All right, some rough news in the NFL as we get to celebrate Joe Burrow and all the successes that he has. Antonio Brown. I mean, this guy forces his way out of Pittsburgh, goes crazy, and does some wild stuff as well with the Raiders, forces his way out of there. He has Tom Brady vouch for him to get him in there in New England. They bring him in, plays pretty well. Like, usually when this starts to happen, the talent appears to fade. Still playing well, gets washed out in New England, and he's on the street. And Tom Brady goes to Bruce Arians last year, said, bring this guy, and we've got injuries. He's the guy that we need. And AB was a model citizen for the most part and played well, helped him win a Super Bowl. They brought him back. And Bruce Arians had experience with him in Pittsburgh. He knew exactly what he was getting, and he probably only knew it was about a matter of time before he exploded again. And it's unfortunate because AB, even at the age he's at right now, in his early to mid 30s, he's still a threat. He's still really good. The dude can still toast you in one-on-one coverage, which a lot of receivers at that age who aren't big physical guys, we're not talking about Calvin Johnson and Larry Fitzgerald, who are big-bodied receivers who can get into you and make contested catches. Antonio Brown's still scooting. He is moving, folks. Like, he's still a tremendous athlete. And so it's unfortunate that on the sidelines, and for whatever reason, rips off his helmet, doesn't listen to Mike Evans, tears off his shoulder pads, throwing his gloves up in the stands, waving to people as the Jets as he walks out, has to get an Uber because there ain't no way that he's getting back on that team plane or on the team bus, driving around New York. They're Instagramming live and doing all this stuff together. I mean, that's bad. Like Antonio Brown, he's as impulsive as a child. I got a 5-year-old, man. 4 kids. 5-year-old is the youngest. And I was talking to a friend, like that's kind of how he acts. He's as impulsive as a child. He's a great player. I think a lot of guys like him when they're around him. He's a fierce competitor, but when you've got $1 million on the line for needing a handful more catches, about 50 more yards and another touchdown, and it's about $333,000 a piece. And they say, hey, they're trying to put you back in the game, but they're only, quote, putting you in when allegedly now when it was running plays. I can tell you this, you still got 1 more week to get some of that stuff. And I know for a fact that you won't get any of those incentives if you're not on the team. And so you could say the world's conspiring against you. They gave you your shot, like your 4th chance. Bruce Arians, BA, acquiesced to Tom Brady, and they brought you in. I don't know where he goes from here. I hope that he talks to somebody, gets the help he needs. He can't be that impulsive. He's got kids. He's responsible for other lives. Like, you cannot be that impulsive. And that's the problem. Not at that age of your life. You can when you're younger, not when you have people relying on you and counting on you. And you're not only your family, but you're also in a football game where your teammates are counting on you to win and you walk off. I guarantee you Tom Brady wanted him on the field, wanted him out there, and he would have gone to bat for him. Antonio Brown doing something I've never seen. Talked to my dad who played 10 years in the league. I've never heard of anything like that. You got Devontae Davis kind of dipping out at halftime because he just said he couldn't do it anymore. And I understand that. Like, hey, you lose the edge. I can't cover him. I can't tackle. I've lost. Like, okay, I get it. But to make a spectacle of it like that, when you got Mike Evans, who's a Pro Bowler, talking to you, like a great receiver, who's like, wants you there. And he's the young guy in this equation. You're supposed to be a mature veteran. Hurts. It hurts a lot.